Hello, scientists. Welcome to Science Flow Lead Level. Today, we are going to do a colorful experiment called Fireworks in a Jar. In this experiment, we will use water, oil, and food coloring to create beautiful color movements inside a jar. But this lesson is not only about making something pretty. We are going to think like scientists. Our big question is, why do colors move through water like fireworks? To answer this question, we will explore three important science ideas: density, polarity, and diffusion. Let's observe carefully, ask questions, and explain what is happening step by step. Before we begin, let's check our materials. You will need a clear glass jar, warm water, vegetable oil, food coloring, a small bowl, and a spoon or dropper. The clear jar helps us observe what happens inside. Warm water helps the colors spread more easily. Vegetable oil will float on top of the water. Food coloring will create the colorful fireworks effect. The small bowl is where we mix the oil and food coloring first. A spoon or dropper helps us add and mix the colors carefully. Make sure all your materials are ready before you start the experiment. Before every experiment, safety comes first. Even though this experiment uses simple materials, we still need to be careful. First, do not drink the liquids. This experiment is for observing, not tasting. Second, food coloring can stain clothes, hands, and tables, so it is a good idea to protect your workspace. Third, work slowly and carefully. If you pour too quickly, the experiment may become messy, and it may be harder to observe what is happening. Finally, adult supervision is recommended, especially when working with glass jars or food coloring. Good scientists are careful scientists. Now let's begin with step 1. Fill the clear glass jar about 3/4 full with warm water. Do not fill it all the way to the top. We need to leave some space because later we will add the oil and color mixture. As you pour the water, look closely. Water is a liquid. It takes the shape of the container. Right now, the water looks clear and still. This is our starting point. Soon, we will add another liquid that behaves very differently from water. That liquid is oil. Next, let's make the color mixture. In a small bowl, add some vegetable oil. Then add several drops of food coloring into the oil. You may notice something interesting right away. The food coloring does not mix smoothly into the oil. Instead, it forms small, colorful beads or droplets. That happens because food coloring is water-based, and oil does not mix well with water-based liquids. Now stir gently. Do not stir too hard. We want the color to break into smaller droplets, but we do not want to completely splash or overmix it. These small color beads will create the fireworks effect in the jar. Now it is time for step 3. Slowly pour the oil and food coloring mixture into the jar of warm water. Watch carefully as the mixture enters the jar. The oil will move to the top because oil is less dense than water. The food coloring droplets will be trapped in the oil for a short time. Then, little by little, the food coloring will begin to leave the oil and sink into the water. This is the exciting part. As the color reaches the water, it starts to spread out in long, colorful streams. It may look like fireworks falling through the jar. Let's describe what we observed. First, the oil floats on top of the water. This tells us that oil is less dense than water. Second, the food coloring sinks through the oil. Food coloring is water-based, so it does not stay mixed with the oil. Third, when the food coloring reaches the water, it spreads out. The color moves from a crowded area into the surrounding water. This spreading creates the beautiful firework-like effect. So what looks like colorful art is actually science. We are observing how different liquids behave when they have different properties. Now let's explain what this experiment means. Oil floats because it is less dense than water. Density means how much matter is packed into a space. Oil and water do not mix well because their molecules have different properties. Water is polar and oil is nonpolar. Because of that, they separate into layers. Food coloring is water-based, so it does not want to stay in the oil. It leaves the oil and sinks into the water. Then the color spreads through the water. This spreading is called diffusion. This experiment is also a science model. A model helps us understand a science idea in a simple and visual way. Let's review the science facts. Density: a less dense liquid floats on a more dense liquid. That is why oil stays on top of water. Polarity: oil and water do not mix well because their molecules have different properties. Water is polar and oil is nonpolar. Diffusion particles spread out over time. That is why the food coloring slowly moves through the water. Now let's think like scientists. Why does the oil stay on top? Why does the food coloring fall into the water? How is this experiment like fireworks? And what might change if we used cold water instead of warm water? A good scientist does not just watch. A good scientist asks, explains, and tests new ideas. Great job, scientists. Today, you explored 3 important science ideas. You learned about density, which explains why oil floats on water. You learned about polarity, which explains why oil and water do not mix. You also learned about diffusion, which explains how food coloring spreads through water. The fireworks in a jar experiment shows us that beautiful patterns can have real science behind them. When we observe carefully, even a simple jar of water can teach us something amazing. Keep asking questions, keep exploring, and keep thinking like a scientist. Like, subscribe, and share for more Science Flow lessons. See you in the next Science Flow lesson.